So now I'm going to show you how to use the Read and Write extension on a PDF. So you will see I'm looking at a PDF of the inaugural address of James Polk. I figured somebody ought to look at it. Poor James Polk. So as you can see, the icon is here on my PDF document. This is a PDF that I have inside of my Google Drive. First thing we'll notice is that we can, once again, just like in a Google Doc, have the document read for us.
Fellow citizens, without solicitation on my part, I have been chosen by the free and voluntary suffrages of my countrymen to the most honorable and most.
Okay, so good old James Polk. Second thing that you'll see is that the good old highlighting toolbars are back. So I could once again highlight something and choose a color to highlight different sections of the font. I also still have my dictionaries, and I can also say the word and say the definition.
Noun, gratitude, a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation. He was overwhelmed with gratitude for their help.
This is great because I know myself, I spent a lot of time in my high school mispronouncing big vocabulary words, so that wasn't helpful. You'll notice too there's also a translator on this, which will translate the words into whatever language I set up previously in the settings. I think this is Spanish. And again, it will also speak the word out loud for me. The newest feature that I'd like to show you, though, with the PDF is the pin feature. So I, as a teacher, could take this document and pin an annotation to it. What I like about this feature is I could do this ahead of time. So, for example, imagine that there was something important that good old James Polk said in this first paragraph. I could say, examine Polk's language for blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now, when my kids then are reading this, after I share it out with them with my annotations in place, they would see the pin, know that they were supposed to do something, click on it, see what I was supposed to do, perhaps spell language correctly, what they were supposed to do, and then they could actually write the answer right there. So here they could write their answers to whatever thing I did here, and then share this whole document back to you. So the two additional tools at your disposal when working with PDFs in Read&Write are the pin tool and the annotation tool, which I think are at a really nice bonus to this tool.